go. Look at that guy. He's cutting down a calorie pear tree. Come on.
What's that too many?
No, that's an invasive tree.
Bad one?
Yeah, the only thing they want here is Illinois trees.
This is news. I do like this. And I hit video. Okay.
Oh well.
What are trees then? Over the years.
Yeah.
Now, is it that away?
It's a loop, so you can go either way.
Oh, I don't know whatever that is. Oh, okay, now what's the black thing for?
I have no idea what that's for. But I'm keeping my distance.
Keep the live wire.
Yeah. So you can see the trail right over there.
With what?
This trail is over there.
Oh.
You can't see that during the summer because of all the plant life being leafed out. These are called nurse logs. They used to be a living tree, then the tree died, and the dead tree is called a snag because it snags everything, and it falls to the ground. It's nourishment for squirrels, rats, beetles, bugs, all kinds of stuff, and eventually it goes back where it came from, the ground. Lake of the Woods, Champaign County, just north of Mahomet, Illinois, on Route 47. They have walking trails, biking trails. They have a lake here, which used to be a gravel pit, golf course. They don't have a disc golf course here, though. I got a sister with me. This tree here, Kathy.
Yeah.
See how it looks? All the little finite little branches and stuff are not there. That tree's dead. That's a snag. And it'll be full of holes for woodpeckers and sapsuckers and stuff.
Yep.
And then one day it will fall and it'll be like all these nurse logs out here. Nature never lets anything go to waste.
This is gonna be interesting when you come back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, this would be nice to come back in May
Uh-huh.
and compare what it looks like in 60 days. 60 days, yeah, about that. Oh, look at this one. This one and this one. That's a living tree, that's a snag. That didn't quite make it to being a nurse log. It was just caught in the fork of the living tree. It will eventually break. You can see it starting to break here. You see that, Kathy?
Huh?
You have a snag here. You see what?
Yeah, I got it on that side.
And it's broke right there just before it gets to the tree, and it's caught in a living tree, and the living tree is starting to bend from the weight. You're out on a trail. I'm gonna give you a little trail tip. If you're out on a trail and you're wondering, am I on the trail or not?
Yeah.
And you can't tell. Here's how you tell. Now listen. Now listen. Hear it?
Try it again. Try it again.
Hear me walking through the leaves?
Uh-huh.
Now you don't hear me walking. Most trails, the leaves have been walked on enough. If you can't tell, you listen. And if all you hear is crunchy leaves, and the trees are like this, you're way off trail all the time.
I remember, you always read a map. Oh no, that's got to be interesting. Tree right there.
This one here that's fallen?
Yeah.
Yeah. When the tree dies, the root system dies. And when the root system's gone far enough, it can't stand up because the root system is what holds it up.
Ooh, that's good dirt though.
Yeah. In Tennessee, it's red. And usually when they go like that, there's a bunch of rocks underneath of it.
I wonder what lives down in there.
I don't know. Skunk may come out and get you. You never know. Maybe one of those bastard animals that told you was going to have another 12 weeks of winter. Watch out for snakes. Okay, I almost turned it wrong. Turned it wrong. I don't remember seeing that on the map. I'll have to look at the map. There wasn't any at the trailhead. Kathy did get her wanderlust in the woods from her dad like I did. Here's another one of those snags that didn't quite make it to the ground. But it isn't being held up by much up there. It'll slide down that tree sometime in the future. She has no fear of wandering out in the woods any more than Dad does. Dad did. I would say those are daffodils starting to come up. This is in a different growing area, growing zone than East Tennessee. It's peaceful enough of a day where you hear the birds singing, the squirrels running through the leaves. You can still hear Interstate 74 because it's like maybe a mile, less than a mile from here. Bike trail. Has I see mountain bike. See mountain bike tire tracks in the soil, so they ride mountain bikes on this trail too. Like Kathy said, this may be a very interesting place to do for a walk in May. This is March, we're March 21st. We'll be back in May. We hope if the gas prices don't go berserk. It's only an 8-hour drive from East Tennessee. I'm looking. There we go. This is what you don't see on a tree very often. Bottom side. It was a fully functioning living tree, and then it passed away. And then it lost its ability to stand, and it fell. And the earth will consume it at some time in the future. This ain't such a bad walk here.
See,
It's
we
pretty
just
nice.
sit there and have coffee.
Yeah.
And now we'll know what to do.
Got a slight hill we're going to come up on. That's nice.
There's a lot of older trees that get Peter.
Yeah, I seen you seen that set of daffodils back there growing.
Is it?
Yep.
I asked you if you've seen it, but I don't know.
Squirrel running over there.
You little stinker. I'll show you something I can't get.
I've seen mountain bike tracks on here, so they ride their bikes here too.
See if there's anything in that hole.
Stick your hand in there, see if you get bit.
Huh? Well, you're not curious enough.
I don't want bit enough. Up there he is. I'm finding. There he is. Back. Peckerhead. Yeah, well, we're on top of the mound. Why don't we look around? There's my silly sister. She's my favorite sister.
So do I.
She's also my most hated sister. She's my only sister. She wears both hats. Only blood sister. I've got two other fine sisters, Teresa and Joy. Well, it looks like nature decided to do this different than man. Well, we got a sign coming up that says, "Smile, you're on candid camera. We've seen you out here stealing rocks and branches and stuff. Police have been called." I have no idea. We'll find out when we get here. Ooh, scavenger hunt. Y-shaped stick, animal, hole in the ground, a hole in a tree stump, an anthill, butterfly, spider web, leaf bigger than your hand, moss on a tree. That is pretty good. That is good, and good. Idea for all parts. Have a scavenger hunt signage. Got a little bit of wind now. Coming up on the southwest corner, the best I can tell. That's my directions are reminding me from living here. We found 4 entrances to this. 2 main ones off of the Irish Road, and then there's a third one off Irish Road from the other side of the restrooms. And then there's one off of the bike jogging trail. The 2 main ones have info kiosks. This tree didn't bow like this. That's not all 100% natural. There was something up against it at one time, probably another tree, but it's so long ago that that tree now is gone into the ground. Like those 2 previous trees we'd seen that had another tree leaned up against it. In its younger life, there was something leaned against it, and they just ended up forcing it to grow that way. And then maybe it had to grow that way to get clear sunshine. That will cause it to fall. They got a nice walk bridge here, nice wood one. Sturdy, nice and sturdy. A little creekish. It may be only a creek during the rainy season. There's no water flowing in it right now, but it had water in it, and it has some puddles of standing. Okay. Scooby's Path.
A what?
It's called Scooby's Path. There we go. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. That appears to be a water line because I think that down there is a pump house. So they may be pumping water up here to the botanical gardens. This is the sub trailhead.
We'll have a picnic.
Yeah. Continue down the trail back to the van. This county park has enough houses around it that you can live in relatively close to the county park and use the county park to ride your bike, jog, hike, fish. The Mossy Knoll. No, this is not Texas. She is just wandering around all over. She's doing what she's been wanting to do for years. Wander around and see things. And she's in her own backyard, and she's never seen some of this stuff. She's never had the opportunity. She's already fell once, she said. She went to turn and fell down. That's part of hiking and walking in the wilderness. You just hope when you do that you don't break a leg or a hip or something. One of the things you don't see out here like this, if you're talking a lot and talking all loud and got a crackly voice, you don't see deer or any animals. They run off. Yep.
How do you tell? Like that.
Yep.